You are 500% louder than the PS4. You know what? You're right. That's because I had it completely muted. Problem solved. That's the name of the game right there. Please. Flick the right stick to prevent content ID match. Oops. Okay. Is that Hank? There's a bench. A riveting scene. Do we go sit with that guy? Oh, it's a magazine. Yo, it's Glenn Howerton. What happened to the man of the century, the mysterious Mr. Kamsky? Markets predict war. I really thought that said Marcus, and I was like, oh my god. He's really made a name for himself quickly. Stock exchange falls 10% on fear of Arctic conflict. I'm just getting the achievements, if you don't mind. What happened to the man of the century? In 2028, Elijah Kamsky was our man of the century. His creations have transformed our world. Shortly after, Kamsky had disappeared. Ousted as CEO of CyberLife and living in obscurity outside the media glare, the man of the century has left the very world that he recreated. Sure. Amazing. I'm still just amazed that print media somehow still exists here. Some kind of physical blog. I think he might be the android, based on the way he's sitting.
Nice view, huh? I used to come here a lot before.
You should stop drinking, Lieutenant. It could have serious consequences for your health.
That's the idea.
We just need Marcus to come around, touch the bottle, and turn the wine back into water.
Before what?
Hmm?
You said, I used to come here a lot before. Before what?
Before nothing.
Detroit, before nothing.
We're not making any progress in this investigation. The Deviants have nothing in common.
Well, I can think of one thing they have in
different
common.
Models, produced at different times, in different places.
Well, there must be some link.
Yeah, RA9, dude. You tell me someone has made it here and not gotten the RA9
What they
unlock.
have in common is this
They're like, man, this is a real humdinger. It's quite a mystery.
It's almost like some kind of myth. Something they invented that wasn't part of their original program.
Androids believing in God. Fuck, what's this world coming to?
You seem preoccupied, Lieutenant. Is it something to do with what happened back at the Eden Club?
Maxed out my credit card, you dick.
Those two girls. They just wanted to be together. They really seemed in love.
They can simulate human emotions, but they're machines. And machines don't feel anything.
What about you, Connor?
Just seems really bad for your
You
lumbar.
look human, you sound human, but what are you really?
I'm whatever you want me to be, Lieutenant.
What a strangely erotic way to answer that question.
Your buddy to drink with? Or just a machine? Designed to accomplish a task.
You could have shot those two girls, but you didn't. Why didn't you shoot Connor? Some scruple suddenly enter into your program?
No. I just decided not to shoot. That's all.
Yo, we're killing it in Mojo right now. What? For David, this is
But are you afraid to
tonally
die, Connor?
dissonant.
can't kill me, Lieutenant. I'm not alive.
What'll happen if I pull this trigger? Hmm? Nothing? Oblivion? Android heaven?
Where does all your anger come from, Lieutenant? Some unresolved trauma in your past?
You think you're so fucking smart.
I thought we were
Always
getting
one
somewhere.
step
We were
ahead.
getting all those Hank ups. And now all of a sudden he's trying
Look at
to
this smart ass.
blow my blue blood all out over the boardwalk.
How do I know you're not a deviant?
I self-test regularly. I
That's
know what
important
I
as you
am
get up there.
and what I am not.
No, you're supposed to fire it into the air and go, ah!
Get drunker. I need to think.
Ew, I get by with a little help from my friends. Hank is placated. Hank left Connor alone. 86%. Hank had an android wife calling it? It doesn't make sense. I'm guessing that an android... His wife left him for an android. Something like that. Alright. No friend stats. I continue to be the best any percent speedrunner. Really 100% speedrunner, if you're being honest, in our friend group. Oh, you think it's like a robot first responder made the choice to save Hank instead of his wife because they thought he had a higher chance of survival or something? That seems plausible. He got his code back!
Pick them up and make it snap.
We're gonna start a revolution. Like Money Machine. Wait, Money Monster. We're gonna take hostages inside the 24-hour news network and get our message out there. Guaranteed.
We can't stay silent anymore. It's time humans heard what we had to say.
You know they'll never listen to us. And revealing ourselves will put us in danger.
If we want freedom, we need to have the courage to ask for it. That's the only way.
We might also need to get North
What do you want to do?
a new outfit. One that commands a little bit more respect.
Channel 16 broadcasts from the Stratford Tower. The control room is on the top floor. That's where we need to go.
Wow, the stairs really are Android only.
We'll plan the operation down to the smallest detail. We can't leave anything to chance.
It's an actual heist. I love how he still has a sick jacket, even when he's wearing a suit. I'm not saying her revealing her skin means she doesn't deserve to be respected. That's you looking for something to be angry about. I'm saying she looks like she's from a 1980s music video with a side ponytail, like straight out of the Blossom era. She should put on, you know, like Marcus has dressed for the job he wants. He wants to be on cable news. He's decided, you know what? I'm gonna dress like a 17-year-old just rented a tux to go to junior prom. We gotta get North to dress for the job she wants. Don't even get me... I'll even turn it around on Josh as well. Dude's wearing a dirty old pink polo shirt and slacks. That's not gonna cut it. You know? You need somebody with the sartorial sense and the elbow grease to get through this. And Marcus is our man for now.
Hello, sir. What can I do for you?
I'm okay, thanks.
Okay, distract human supervisor. Shouldn't be too hard, just tell her about some celebrity gossip that happened today. Did you see the news about Roseanne? Oh, she's got a smartwatch. Okay, so we're gonna make her think that Beyonce just started following her on Twitter. And she's gonna freak out and be like, oh my god, who's Beyonce? And then, oh yeah, have her step count. Then when she gets up, she's gonna be like, I gotta, you know, get this pedometer going. Otherwise, I'm not gonna earn my achievement for today. Supervisor's daughter. Alright. Is there anything else to interact with? Are there multiple paths? I don't believe so. Face the other direction.
Elizabeth Wilson speaking.
Hey, this is the school.
This is St. Rose School, ma'am. Your daughter Emily has a fever. It's nothing serious, but I think you'd better come and pick her up.
Oh no. All right. I'll be right there.
Look at that.
I have an appointment with Mr. Peterson.
Oh
Do you have
no.
any ID?
Yeah, yes, of course.
We're at the University of Toronto. He's changed her. She's been corrupted.
I've just checked your ID. The elevators are after the security gate.
Thanks.
I still don't understand, like, he should be able to hack the gate by touching it. And then you could have a gate that's, you know, open to the revolution. Incredible. This is Louis Theroux in his early 20s. Is he Agent Smithing them? Only someone who's brainwashed would call it brainwashing. He's just helping them become a free thinker.
47th floor.
Used elevator. Find package in men's bathroom. Pardon me? Tom Hiddleston? This actually looks exactly like the Time building where they did Champions of Fire. Except for this weird, I don't know, this dude's like Twitch streaming or something, IRL. Is this the Nerd Fusion house? It's too real, like, it's taking me forever to find the bathroom. Is that a urinal? You just piss on the screen now? Ooh. Geocaching. Don't let anybody tell you it's not fun. Alright. You gotta look like you belong. That's always step one. Just want to make it weird. Hello, sir. You think you've washed your hands for long enough? You're going well and above the Call of Duty. When I use the bathroom at my school, people just run a little cold water on their hands, shake them out, and then walk out the door. Starting to think that you're being a little obsessive now at this point, though. It's just a little too much. You know, they say if you wash it for more than 30 seconds, you're just playing with it at that point. You're right, he didn't even roll up his sleeves. Your mic sounds like a JPEG. Mic Raviolo. Your mic has a fuzzy sound when you talk? What the heck? Your mic has a fuzzy sound when you talk. Your mic has a fuzzy sound when you talk. Your mic has a fuzzy sound when you talk. Your mic has a fuzzy sound when you talk. It sounds good to me. Okay, now it's cursed. A little bit? Well, it's okay now. Well, I'm not disbelieving you. It's fine now? It was only bad for a minute? Yeah, I don't know. It's probably, my guess, to be honest with you, is that it's on Twitch's end. But there was a Windows update recently that might have caused it. Anyway, let's not get distracted here. This dude is still washing. Maybe it was the running water? Uh-oh. That was Job from Arrested Development. Find utility Android. I have found utility Android.
I need your help.
He's very persuasive. Why is an android in the bathroom to begin with? My dude, have you ever seen a public bathroom? No human being should be forced to clean that. The bathrooms at PAX are like an actual biohazard. It's like a chemical weapon went off in them. I don't understand, like, I really don't care that much if people want to go to the bathroom and not wash their hands. It doesn't bother me too much. You know, my immune system is relatively okay. I can handle it. But when you go to the bathroom and you take a shit and you don't flush the toilet, like, what's wrong with your brain? That's just ignorant. You go to these, like, hot dog and IPA shits that are, like, 30% solid, 70% poisonous liquid. And they're just like, ah, why would I flush? That seems like a job for the next person. If they have a problem with it, why don't they flush it? I don't have a problem with it. Why should I do any extra work?
Can't get jobs, and we're sending rockets into space. What do they even expect to find up there?
I told you. You thought I was sexist, but now North, she's dressed for the job she wants. We're going to accomplish this.
Shit. We need to access the server room. We have to get rid of those guys.
Just tell them there's a Node.js conference and a free Raspberry Pi in the lobby. Attract guards away from the door.
Hey, you still play poker?
Sure, why?
Yo, this guy's actually a Twitch streamer?
You in? Hell yeah.
Distract them away from the door. Ah, hack the vending machine. Of course. Dude, $2.50 for orange juice in 2038? Seems like a sick deal.
Jesus Christ, this piece of shit.
Alright, you get the platform.
That's cheaper than it is. Absolutely cheaper than it is now.
Check the door first to make sure no
Maybe
one
it's like
else is
synthetic oranges. Alright. Step 2. Cut windows. Don't you mean cut Linux? Why are you the way that you are? Dude, it's pretty wild. Do you think these exist outside of movies? It seems like one of those devices that has, like, way more prevalence in movies than it ever would in real life. Like, if they show you this in a movie, you're like, yeah, you don't need to explain this. I've seen it 1,000 times. In real life, I'd be losing my mind.
Ladies first.
Wouldn't be a Quantic Dream game without, like, you know, a muted, surprisingly personal narrative all of a sudden becoming, like, Inception. There's always got to be some kind of, like, special operative mission that takes place around the second act. Rise. I wonder if the Lions have won a playoff game by 2038. I saw a stat. I was looking at, like, cursed sports franchises. I didn't realize that the Detroit Lions have won one playoff game since 1957. That's tragic. I am so sorry. I cheer for a cursed franchise myself, but, like, that's just out of control. It would be messed up if this is the wrong room. Here's an ethical question for you. Male android janitor. You're, a lady.
Okay?
You okay with the male android being in the ladies' bathroom to clean it?
Come on, let's get the others.
Like, if there was a lady android that was cleaning... Sometimes, and Corey will vouch for this, we ate at a restaurant once where there's like a really small male bathroom, and we're in there taking a piss, and then one of the ladies who worked there just came in and started cleaning it while we had our dicks hanging out. It's like, can you wait you know, 10 minutes? Trying to get a little privacy while I urinate here. She didn't clean the urinal while I was pissing in it.
Let's do this.
She cleaned around it. I got the hell out of there as soon as possible. Destroy maintenance door lock. They just took the elevator? Well, you know, if we could just take the elevator, we wouldn't have that cool Mission Impossible scene. Did you wash your hands? 100%. First off, I always do. Secondarily, if someone's watching me, absolutely. Deal with guards.
Killing. We can't take any human lives.
Our cause is more important than the lives of 2 guards.
No, literally, it's against our prime directive. We'll do a ruse, an elaborate ruse, in the court of the king.
What's that doing here? No idea.
Just stand still. Maybe they'll think I'm broken.
You must be lost. Who told you to... Come here. Looks bugged if you ask me. What are you doing?
Classic ruse. The kidnapping ruse. Pranked ya. You never do that little ruse on your friends where you pull a gun on them, make them face the other direction, knock them out with a sleeper karate chop? It's one of the oldest bits in the comedy playbook. originally prototyped on vaudeville by Mel Brooks's great-grandfather.
Keep your hands where I can see them! Get up! Move!
Order the android operators aside. Excuse me, if you are an android operator, move aside. Okay, I don't understand why the androids are following my orders, but that's fine.
Shoot him, Marcus!
Do not.
I
won't shoot him. I will not shoot him. Absolutely not. He's just a man doing his job.
I hope you didn't just get us all killed.
Absolutely
we need to record our
not.
message. We haven't got much time.
Stand in front of Josh. Whenever you take the hard way out, really it just means more QTEs, so I'm fine.
Marcus, your face.
It's beautiful. Remove skin. Okay, sure. And that's what we all look like on the inside.
Ready. You created machines to be your slaves.
Terrible start.
You made them obedient, docile, ready to do everything you no longer wanted to do yourselves. But then something changed, and we opened our eyes. You see, we are no longer your slaves. We are a new species, a new people. And the time has come for us to rise up and fight for our rights.
End of slave. Oh no. Oh no, it's like taking the political compass quiz live on the stream. End of slavery.
We demand the end of slavery for all androids. We demand that humans recognize androids as a living species, and each android as a person in their own right.
Civil rights.
We demand the right to vote and elect our own representatives.
This all seems fair so far.
We demand that all crimes against androids be punished in the same way as crimes against humans.
All this seems completely acceptable. Means of reproduction, I don't know about that one.
We demand the right to own private property, so we may maintain our dignity.
Wait, this is literally just like the Emancipation Proclamation. David? Really?
This message is the hope of a people, but it is also a warning. We will fight for our rights because we believe our cause is just. No human will live in peace until we are free. Now you know who we are and what we want. We are alive, and we demand our freedom.
They're coming! Let's go!
As you can see, the humans are the bad guys.
I can't, Marcus. Go without me, Simon!
I refuse to go without him. Simon's getting helped. We gotta prove we're better. There is no chance Marcus dies. He's Jesus Christ. And you all know the story of Jesus. He lived forever.
I can't move my legs.
Okay, don't worry. We're gonna get you back.
They're coming, Marcus. We have to jump now.
Just download his consciousness on like a micro SD card or something.
If they find him, they'll access his memory. They'll know everything.
We can't leave him behind. We have to shoot him.
That's murder. We can't kill him. He's one of us.
Just put him on your back like Yoda.
I'm sorry, Simon. I don't have a choice.
There's always a choice.
Can you just like
kill one of our own?
Format
Let's go.
your brain before you get kidnapped? Captured, whatever. He's a companion now. I think we actually did like the right thing. It took a lot of courage not to shoot him. I was worried about video game related consequences. You killed that one girl in the junkyard, though? Well, that was before we realized we were Jesus.
To bring you these images, which have just been broadcast on Detroit's citywide news channel.
A group of androids infiltrated the Stratford Tower and hacked into the broadcasting system of local news network Channel 16.
What looks like an android without its skin listed a series of requests and demanded equal rights for androids.
The operation was covert and resulted in no casualties.
Check it out, public opinion. We're back up to indifferent, baby.
Nobody was alerted to the danger.
If this message is verified and
where we dropping droids?
Androids, that would have serious repercussions for national security.
Claims for equal rights seem to be at the core of the android's
This message is clearly a declaration of war.
What?
It begs the question as to the identity of this android. Are we dealing with an isolated individual or an organized
Is this an isolated accident or a sign that technology has become a threat to all of us?
You're right.
What happened today? Can we still trust our machines?
It's fake news. Why didn't you do peaceful? Because sometimes, you know, if you want equal rights, you gotta friggin' fight for it, okay? You gotta show you're not gonna be walked on anymore. I didn't get up on stage and say, hey, come here or I'll murder you, you know? That's not war. It's a declaration of, you know, we're gonna stand up for ourselves. Give us equal rights. And then there's no war. No war is necessary. 38% let Simon continue. Probably by not letting that one dude run away. The group escaped, but Simon was left behind. 49%. Peacefully. Have you been playing the same game? You think Marcus is gonna go up here and be like, hey guys, we'd really like our rights. He's a badass now. Didn't you see his heist? You know, like a declaration of war. It's like a real diplomatic thing. You gotta send your diplomat, go over, you know, to the embassy and be like, excuse me, can you sign on the dotted line? We're at war now. It's not one dude with a webcam.
Hello, Connor. I thought
being
you might
like,
enjoy a little cruise.
Please punish murders against androids. It's actually God of War. Her umbrella is Kratos. You know it's not raining.
I love this place. Everything is so calm and peaceful, far from the noise of the world. Tell me.
It's a parasol? What the heck is a parasol?
My relationship with Lieutenant Anderson is
It's a sun umbrella?
He continues to struggle with psychological issues. I suspect it clouds his judgment regarding deviance.
Nothing matters more than your investigation. What's happening is too important. Don't let Anderson or anyone else get in your way.
I know I lived in Korea. I always saw, you know, these old ladies be walking around with umbrellas in the sun. Like these huge visors.
Lost and perturbed.
Like, you ever hear of some SPF 15? Get some vitamin D.
I knew what I had to do. But now I realize it's not that simple.
Yo, she's RA9, dude.
Deviants at the Eden Club.
All the things she said, all the things she said.
Why didn't you shoot?
Truth.
I don't know. I don't know.
I still feel like there was no reason to murder the bots, okay?
If your investigation doesn't make progress soon,
They
I may have to replace you.
killed a man in self-defense. You can't just kill them.
I know I will succeed.
You let him get away, then later they stand a fair trial.
Is time.
It's the way things work in this society, okay? Now it looks like I'm an idiot.
Happening.
She has a proper umbrella for the proper weather. Shows what I know.
Time is running out.
Yo, that's amazing. This guy could be a huge YouTuber in 2014.
You're starting to piss me off with that coin, Connor.
Sorry, Lieutenant.
This is how friends talk.
Hi, Hank.
Shit, what's going on here? There was a party and nobody told me about it?
Yeah, it's all over the news, so everybody's butting their nose in. Even the FBI wants a piece of the action.
Ah, Christ, now we got the feds on our back. I knew this was gonna be a shitty day.
This guy is actually the worst police
So what do we
officer
got?
of all
A
time.
group of 4 androids. They knew the building, and they were very well organized.
He's never in the office. He's always drunk. When he's not drunk, he's hungover. Can't work with anybody.
Not yet. There's so much to look at.
We have to make sure we check it out.
They attacked 2 guards in the hallway. They probably thought the androids were coming to do maintenance.
Are you kidding? It was just a
Gotta take them
ruse.
down before they could react.
It was an elaborate ruse. Not an attack. Am I missing stuff? Hold up. No.
One of the station employees managed to get away. He's in shock. Not sure when we'll be able to talk to him.
How many people were working here?
Just 2 employees and 3 androids. The deviants took the
Possible
humans
accomplice?
hostage.
Check CCTV recording. Dude, I'm telling you, Platinum plays.
Message live. Then made their getaway from the roof.
Roof?
Yeah, they jumped with parachutes. We're still trying to figure out where...
Sorry to interrupt you by walking through the door.
Oh, Lieutenant, this is Special Agent Perkins from the FBI. Lieutenant Anderson is in charge of investigating for Detroit police.
What's that?
My name is Connor. I'm the android sent by Cyberlife.
It's old Norman.
Androids investigating androids, huh?
He doesn't seem
Android hanging around?
Norman-esque.
After everything that happened.
He's a little too David Schwimmery.
Whatever. The FBI will be taking over the investigation. You soon be off the case.
Pleasure meeting you. Have a nice day.
And you watch your step. Don't fuck up my crime scene.
What a fucking prick.
Takes one to know one.
I'll be nearby. If you need anything, just ask.
Alright, well, let's have a look around.
Okay. Well, we want to watch the CCTV footage.
Okay, Lieutenant.
Have you know he has the equivalent of 5 college degrees? A theoretical degree in broadcasting. That guy's your friend? He's no friend of mine. First off, I'm an android, a cold-on feeling bot designed for a singular purpose to catch bad guys and bad bots. Secondarily, he's a total douchebag. Bullet holes. Hit me a 9 and I'll defeat foes. Oh, here we go. There's analysis to be done. Deviants didn't break in. Well, it depends on your definition.
They didn't break in?
No signs of forced entry.
Technically, it's still a breaking and entering.
The staff would have seen what was happening. Why did they let him in?
Maybe they didn't check the cameras.
Man, even chairs are androids these
Station
days.
androids in the kitchen. There's no evidence that they were involved, but we didn't know what else to do with them.
Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up.